am the co-founder of Hope After Rape Conception and the founder and president of Save the One. We are an organization of hundreds of people like me who were conceived in rape or incest, or mothers who became pregnant by rape. And this bill has a rape exception in it. Bills like these have been passed, late-term abortion bans have been passed all across the country with no rape exceptions. Over 85% of bills passed at the state level last year, in the last couple of years, have had no rape exceptions. And I am pleading with you to consider an amendment that would remove the rape exception. I was conceived when my birth mother was abducted at knife point by a serial rapist. She went to 2 back alley abortioners, and I was almost aborted. But I was legally protected in Michigan because of legislators who recognized that mine was a life worth saving, and I owe my birth to the law being there to protect me. I changed the heart of Governor Rick Perry during his presidential campaign, and Newt Gingrich. And if they can come out during a presidential campaign and change their hearts and not be attacked by the media because there was a real story behind it, you know, anyone can change their hearts. I've testified before numerous legislatures where, you know, hearts were changed, and I just encourage, we would love to be utilized. If there are people who make rape exceptions, we would love to be brought in and to be able to put faces, voices, stories to this issue. According to the U.S. Supreme Court, it's cruel and unusual punishment to give the death penalty to rapists. 2 cases, Coker v. Georgia and Kennedy v. Louisiana. They said even for child molesters that it's cruel and unusual punishment. And so how is it that I would have deserved the death penalty for his crime? There's also in this bill, there's no reporting requirements. She just has to assert that she was raped. And so what you're going to find is that you will have people who are just they're going to be told to say you were raped. And then there's also a health exception. It does not say physical. I have it right in front of me. It does not say physical. It doesn't say medical emergency. It just says that in the physician's opinion that it's necessary for her health. Well, you'll have all these doctors who always believe it's necessary for her health. There's no standard whatsoever for health of the mother in this bill. That needs to be amended as well. Doe v. Bolton, companion case to Roe v. Wade, made it clear that health includes familial well-being, age of the mother, emotional, social, and psychological well-being, and so that means still abortion on demand for any reason. When Reagan passed a similar bill with similar exceptions in California, they saw the abortion rate go up in California, and he said if he had to do it all over again, he would make sure it was a clean bill. If you know Doe v. Bolton, the companion case to Roe v. Wade, it's worse than Roe v. Wade. That is what gave us abortion on demand for all 9 months. And so you cannot have the health exception in it. And again, the rape exception is just going to open the door for women to just simply assert no reporting at all. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll just be brief. I'll be quick. My name is Robyn McLean. I'm from Colorado Springs, and I was in a very, very abusive relationship with a fiance. And when I no longer wanted to have sex before marriage, he defied against me and he raped me. I became pregnant through rape. But one of the things that it's really on my heart is that through a circumstance or a background or a happening that we choose to place value upon a person, I look at my son and I think, is he any less of an individual than any of the other children we're trying to protect? In fact, so many people, he touches individuals in a very special way. In fact, people who know me and my beliefs, Democrats and liberals, they see my son and they can't imagine my life without him. They say how special he is. And so my belief does not just go with the background of babies, but all of you, all of our backgrounds, because I look at every one of you and I think, I don't care where you came from, I don't care the mistakes you made, I don't care the circumstance, your life has value, and so does my son's, no matter how it happened.
Thank you, ma'am.